and we are back at 843 TV here with Schiller and Hamilton Law Firm, and we're going to get to know one of the associate attorneys now, Mr. Kevin Phillips. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Why don't you share a little bit about you and your background with our viewers?
Okay. So name's Kevin Phillips, originally from Snellville, Georgia, suburbs of Atlanta. Went to the College of Charleston. That was kind of my first introduction to the Lowcountry. And the cliche is true. We just fell in love with the area, the whole, just the lifestyle, the people, the culture. While I was there, I started visiting Beaufort, and then kind of wanted to move ahead here after I graduated from the College of Charleston. Then ended up going to Charleston School of Law, and then graduated, moved down here about 4 years ago, and been here now at the law firm with Schiller and Hamilton for about 2 years. So.
Yep. So, it's kind of funny. Kevin, I met Kevin while he was still in law school. His family and my family were
crazy story.
We were down at Hunting Island, and we had set up camps, in Hunting Island on the beach right next to each other. And I found out that he was in law school. We got to talking a little bit, and I really liked his passion. He was very excited about being a lawyer, and he talked about coming to Beaufort. And I told him if he ever came to Beaufort to look me up, and we would try to see if we could work together. And so we were able to do that.
Talk about things just happening, It's literally just go to the beach. Sitting up right next to you is Bennett with his family, and his kids, they were a lot younger at that point. And, he gave me his card, and my mom would always check in and be like, did you call that nice lawyer we met? Did you check in with him? And we just kept in touch and kept running into each other in the community, and eventually, like I said, started working here about 2 years ago.
So in this past 2 years, share a little bit about your experience, and we're here to talk about, of course, share about the law firm, but what about the other things? What, in your opinion, makes it different about here?
So, well, here at the law firm, my role, I handle all of the workers' compensation cases, the Social Security disability, and then some personal injury litigation as well. But, we do have pretty much somebody here in-house that can handle, most personal injury or plaintiff cases. We can handle that here. But really what was so special with Schiller and Hamilton was when I first moved here. I moved here, I didn't really know anybody, didn't have any family here or friends. So I just kind of jumped right into the community, started volunteering with organizations, just trying to get out there and meet people. And you would always see Schiller and Hamilton, whether they were sponsoring an event or whether they were always at an event or volunteering. They were always around, always helping out, always giving back. And that was something that just kind of stuck out because, you just see them, everywhere you go. And so that was always attractive to me about the firm, was not just the actual litigation and the day-to-day of the law firm, but actually what we do in the community and trying to give back and just trying to help out where we can and make this place as special as it is and continue that for the generations to come.
So what Kevin didn't tell you was of course I'm running into him, I see him doing all these things as well, but Kevin also ran successfully for Port Royal Town Council. And of course, watching Kevin get involved and do all these things, that kind of fits into who we are as a law firm. So I knew he'd be a good fit. And so when the time was right, I was able to extend an offer and bring Kevin on board. But, he also serves on Port Royal Town Council. Yep. When I was on the board at the YMCA, I nominated him to serve on the board. He's now serving on the board at the YMCA and Rotary. The joke is around here is that Kevin is the professional volunteer. And so, Kevin, tell us what kind of other things that you're involved in and what motivates you to do that.
So, for Port Royal Town Council, I ran for that back in 2019, was elected and then sworn in 2020. I'm a member of the Lowcountry JCs, on the board of the YMCA here, the local YMCA. That's over in Port Royal. A member of the South Coast Cyber Security Center board. Trying to think, a member of the Leadership Beaufort Alumni Association. So multiple organizations, but also just volunteering at events. And really, what it is to me is, well, one, I really enjoy it. I mean, it really is. I just have a good time doing these things, going to events. So it's not it's not any kind of struggle for me. I also understand that, one of the things that makes this place so special is the community aspect of living here in the Lowcountry. You know your neighbors, you see your neighbors, we spend time together. There's always a festival going on, there's an event going on, and these things don't just happen. It takes people volunteering, giving time, and so it's a pleasure for me to kind of be one of those people that gives that time to make these things happen, to make this place, so special.
And it's so rewarding, isn't it?
I enjoy it. Yeah.
That the two of you have, and myself, it's just so rewarding when you can plug into the community, meet the people, and clearly the two of you together are just reaching so many organizations and making an impact with the different places that on the council and all the ways that you volunteer.
Yeah, and I'd like to add this too. He's newly married to a wonderful young lady who's very much involved in the community as well. And it's funny because between the two of them, one of them are either involved or in charge of one of these events. And his wife, Jenny, is just amazing. She works over at 303 with Dick Stewart's group, and she's very involved. So, it's kind of nice. I'm the old guy now in the firm, which is kind of funny because, I never thought I'd say that, but, I'm 54, so I'm almost 20 years older than the guys in my firm. So it's been a pleasure having Kevin. He's really worked hard, and he's really one of the better workers' comp lawyers I've seen in a while. And I've had the ability to mentor a lot of young men that have come through our firm, and he's doing a great job, and we're very proud of Kevin and all that he does in our community.
Just listening to the two of you and getting to know you, you're mentoring, and that's such a key word, not just in the law firm with your education that way, but as a community member, as a dad, as a husband, you've been down those roads, and it's always great to have somebody to share that with you. So what a great dynamic. So we have more to come, right? We've got someone else we're going to meet.
Yep.
So you all don't want to miss it. Stay right here. We'll be back with more 843 TV.